You have no doubt heard about how the real estate market is really hot right now, and it is truly a seller's market. But the question I get a lot, and understandably so, is what happens when I sell my house? Now I'm going to have a hard time buying my house. Well, in today's video, I'll talk to you about some solutions I have for those people who need to sell and then buy. It can be difficult to make a smooth transition between the sale of a home and the purchase of another home here in today's seller's market. But I've got a few tricks that I want to review with you today. The first one involves having an extended close date negotiated into the sale of your home. And what I mean here is that as the seller, you have the clout, and a lot of buyers are willing to bend a little bit and sacrifice in order to get the right home. And if you wanted to negotiate 60 or 90 days, or even more sometimes, in terms of an extended close date, that would give you time to find the right home. It's a little bit of a gamble still for you, but you have a lot more cushion when you're stepping out into that home search from there. The second tool would be what we call selling the home subject to the seller finding the home of their choice. So in the contract, we can negotiate that you, as the seller, have a predetermined number of days to find the home of your choice. Otherwise, you have the opportunity or the right to cancel the agreement that you have in place. Let's say after 45 days or after 60 days, you have not found the home of your choice. You can cancel and stay in the home that you already own. The third option would be to find some temporary housing, whether it is a short-term rental or a VRBO, or moving back in with your parents or something like that, so that you have the time to find the home of your liking and have already sold the home you're trying to sell, so that you don't have to write a contingent offer on the other end, which in today's market, frankly, just isn't being accepted very often. The fourth option would be what is called a rent-back agreement. So you would sell the home, and the home would close, let's say in 30, 45 days, something like that. You would lease the home back from the new owners for a predetermined period of time so that you have more time to find the home of your liking. This is more common in some other markets around the country. I was just reading this morning that's something that is fairly widely used in the Atlanta market. I don't see it much here, but I'm hearing more of it now so that the sellers of homes can have time to find a home as their next place. I understand that people have trepidation about taking this great step, selling their home when they're not sure where they're going to move. And often it is easier to stay put, but you do have an opportunity to take advantage of the amazing equity in your home right now. And it does take a little bit of headache, and it takes a little bit of work to get into your new place. Remember, if you're buying in a buyer's market, you're going to really do well. If you're selling in a seller's market, you're going to really do well. It's quite rare that you're going to get a great, easy deal on both sides of the scale. So, you've got a lot of equity in your home right now. Let's figure out how to take advantage of it. And if you know of anybody else who is in this position and either wants to move or needs to move, I'd love to be able to put some of these tools to work for them and get a little creative about how we can take advantage of this market. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you have anybody I should talk to, please send their name along to me. I would love to be of service to them.